fuck is up, gamers? It's your boy the Goods, and we are here for episode number 60 of the Great Ace Attorney Resolve. And court has officially been adjourned. Which means now it's time for the ending. Oh my god, that's so loud. I turned it up to listen to my performance from the last one because I was doing some crazy shit. It really is all over. But did I sacrifice too much?
Mr. Naruhodo, I really must congratulate you. It was a truly splendid performance. Honestly, I couldn't be happier for you.
Oh, thank you very much. But I really couldn't have done it without you at my side through it all, Miss Susato.
Oh. Your kind words mean so much to me.
It really was a very splendid show, that, Naruhodo. I'd have thought you'd be smiling from ear to ear, but you look rather glum. Well, of course I'm delighted about the verdict, but in exposing the truth, I'm afraid I've caused my client a great deal of pain. I'm really not sure that's what a lawyer ought to be doing.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm quite sure that when you see Lord Van Zeek's smiling face, everything will seem much better.
Miss Susato, everything seems worse. He has a face like thunder.
Oh dear, I really shouldn't have presumed. Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes?
Almost a year it's been now since I first encountered you here in this very courthouse. For you to have risen to the level of excellence you demonstrated today, well, it's quite remarkable.
But I exposed the most unpalatable truth you could ever have imagined in court today. I feel as though I've robbed you of something you held so dear.
What was it he said? To fight those who dwell in the darkness requires at least some of us to occupy the darkness ourselves. But that was just the feeble excuse of a coward. Only those with a steadfast eye for the truth have what it takes to fight the dark forces of crime. You made fine work of establishing that fact in court today.
Oh. Well, thank you.
What magnanimous words! I'm quite sure that Kazuma-sama would have a smile on his face at this very moment if he were here.
Kazuma. Miss Susato, there's another face like thunder here.
Oh my! And he really was here!
Lord Van Zeeks. Allow me to congratulate you on your acquittal.
Congratulate me, or curse me. You failed to bring down the Reaper.
I owe you an apology.
No, it is I who should apologize. Your father, Genshin. If I had been stronger, then perhaps I made an unforgivable error of judgment. I can offer no excuse.
And I can offer no forgiveness. That said, I suppose you fought for justice and the truth. For that, at least, I can't withhold respect.
Your words mean more to me than you could know. I will hold them dear. Kazuma-sama!
I must say, there's one thing that's still bothering me. What's that? The will that Lord Clint Van Zeeks wrote before his duel with my father. Oh, right, the one thing he couldn't say.
Asogi is a fine detective, and a hunter worthy of respect. He has agreed to honor my final two wishes. The first is that this document survives. The second, I cannot commit to paper. I have confessed my sins to my wife. May she find resolution in my death. With my eternal gratitude to my Japanese friend, I rest my quill. Clint Van Zeeks.
What can the second of his final wishes have been?
That your father agreed to honor, you mean? I think perhaps...
Oh, it's usually Sholmes.
I think perhaps I might be able to shed some light on that.
What?
Father!
It was 10 years ago, as you know. The day before the execution was scheduled. I went to the prison to say my farewells to Genshin.
Oh, he probably told him.
Why aren't you putting up more of a fight, Genshin? If you'd only agreed to it, Seishiro and I would gladly petition the government. We've been through this already. You don't need to worry about me.
I want you to know the walkthrough, like, completely explains the entire fucking timeline. Like, it is, like, it starts with 10 years ago, and it is paragraph after paragraph explaining the entire game.
Anyway, Eugene, I have a favor to ask of you. Something of great importance. You're one of my greatest friends, Genshin. Whatever it is, consider it done. I'm going to tell you an address. I need you to go there at once, in secret and telling no one. You should find a lady of the gentry hiding in there. A lady of the gentry? She's not in a good way, and she's with child. The birth is imminent. As a medical man, I'd like you to attend to her. Please, you're her only hope. By any chance, is the child yours, Genshin? Don't be daft. It's a favor that was asked of me by a man I knew, as his dying wish. My goodness! I swore to the man that I would help, that I would do whatever I could for his wife and his unborn child. But if something should happen to me, I need to ask you that same favor. You're the only person I know that I can truly rely on. What did you say? If something should happen to you. Tomorrow night, you're going to be... You never know, though, do you? What life will bring. Alright then, tell me the address. I'll head there at once with Seishiro. No, not with him. Pardon? This is a favor I'm asking of you, and only you, Eugene. Right, I see. Very well then. That very night, I caught a train from Paddington to Dartmoor in Devon.
Paddington's a place? Oh, it was a bear.
I found the old house in the middle of nowhere. It was an old hunt. Oh, in the middle of nowhere it was. An old hunting hound lay asleep in the grounds. The poor woman was on the floor at the back of a darkened room. She was in mortal danger. I broke her waters to precipitate the labor before she weakened further, but it was a torturous birth. I did everything humanly possible for her and her child. And in the end, I was lucky enough to welcome a new life into the world. But tragically, my efforts to save the mother's life were in vain. I held the healthy newborn girl in my arms and wept, longer than I care to remember. Eventually, in something of a daze, I looked around the room. There was precious little in it, but an old travel trunk caught my eye. It had clearly been well looked after over the years, made of top-quality leather with a fine stitching. But it was when I saw the emblem on the side of it that everything dropped into place.
Oh, shit.
B for Baskerville.
But Baskerville?
You mean the woman was the wife of Lord Clint Van Zieks?
That's right. The newborn was his daughter.
But that makes no sense. Why on earth wouldn't Clint have entrusted the child to my care in that case? I was completely unaware he even had a daughter.
I suppose he didn't really have any choice.
What?
Well, your brother said he'd confessed everything to his wife, so she must have been beside herself with worry for her child. If the true identity of the professor were to ever be made public, the girl would be forever branded as the daughter of the infamous mass murderer. So the only solution was to distance the young girl from the Van Zieks family as much as possible.
I don't believe it.
I imagine that in his final hour, Lord Clint Van Zieks made the obvious choice. He would have thought to himself, this Japanese man here is someone I can trust. I honored my promise to Genshin, of course. However, only a month later I was summoned back to Japan, and without disclosing the parentage of the child, I couldn't obtain permission to take her with me.
Oh, how awful.
I was completely at a loss. In the end, I had to ask my great friend. I asked him if he would be a father to her.
That being Mr. Sholmes, I presume.
Yes. He took one look into my eyes and agreed to it on the spot.
Mr. Sholmes, he has a heart of gold.
Really, all it can be said that I did for the child was to give her a name.
Oh?
When I'd come to Britain, I was trying to escape from the grief of losing my darling wife. So it was her name that I gave the little girl.
Your wife's name, Professor Mikotoba. In other words...
The name of my mother. Ayame Mikotoba.
Oh!
That's right, Ayame. Or in English, Iris.
Iris.
I had no idea.
Ouch!
Mr. Naruhodo, what's wrong?
This little thing just pinched me on the behind through my trouser pocket. Hard.
Oh, my dear fellows, can you hear me?
Mr. Sholmes, is that you? Ouch! Yes, we can hear you.
You see what excessive tugging can do? Let that be a lesson to you. Mr. Sholmes, we weren't able to thank you properly before, but you were simply marvelous. Your checkmate move was a stroke of genius. Indeed it was, wasn't it? I surpassed myself, I feel. It had become apparent to me that to stop the Lord Chief injustice would require such measures. Runo, Susie!
Oh, Iris.
Oh, I'm so pleased. What a wonderful outcome. Her Majesty Queen Vicky said she thought my special blend was delicious.
Oh, I'm sure she did. After all, no one brews a more delicious tea than you do, Iris.
Let's have a party to celebrate. And Mr. Reaper, you simply must come too. I'm afraid I couldn't.
The Reaper of the Bailey, flustered by a 10-year-old girl. Again. It's his fucking niece, dude.
No, really? Oh, pooh. But I give you my word that I shall present myself at your residence in the near future to express my gratitude. Oh, how lovely. You've promised now. I won't let you forget. Bye for now, then.
Alright, Iris. Thank you for all your help earlier.
Oh, that was nothing. Just come back home soon.
Ouch! One final pinch goodbye, was it? That's cute. That's really cute. Well, I think I ought to be leaving. Lord Van Zeeks, would you care to accompany me?
Certainly. Mr. Naruhodo, allow me once again to express my deep gratitude to you. I believe you saved my life.
Damn, we did it. We saved our boy. Wait, Lord Van Zeeks!
Yes.
What are you intending to do now?
Well, clearly, I shall have to resign from the prosecutor's office. Oh no! I intend to publicize the full truth about the professor case. Once that's done, the Van Zeeks family name will be ostracized completely from London society. Surely not! So as soon as I'm free from my employment, I shall leave the capital.
Oh, I see. Don't be a fool. Are those the actions of a man once feared as the mighty Reaper of the Bailey?
I beg your pardon.
For the past 10 years, you've endured that pseudonym and been cast as one of the dark forces yourself. Now that you've finally been freed from that disrepute, your battle is just beginning, surely.
Well, I certainly never expected to hear those words from your lips.
I waited a very long time to come to London. Now I'm properly here. I intend to learn all that I can. Anyway, goodbye for now, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Kazuma Asogi. It seems as though he's really matured suddenly.
He's not the only one who's matured, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, I think we should make our way back to Baker Street. We must help Iris with tonight's dinner.
We must! Let's go. It was then that I came to an important decision about my future. I don't need to leave this shit open, TBH. I can just close that now. I don't need to leave the walkthrough open. I'm home! Ah!
That time you got here! I've been waiting ages, Odo!
What are you doing with that colorful piece of history?
It's a party, innit? It's gotta go off with a bang! I mean, fireworks, ideally. But when you ain't got fire, smoke's the next best thing, ain't it?
There's a girl on Fresno Street who'd help you with that, I think.
Right! I'll remember that.
You don't have to reload that thing every time I speak.
You really must hear this. It's quite the most extraordinary thing.
Oh, it's him. I'm not rereading it.
I assure you it will defy your expectations. Take down every detail now, Mikotoba!
Ah, the world-famous great detective regaling his partner with the tale of his adventure. A sight to behold.
Would you care to hazard a guess? Where do you suppose the fiendish runaway had concealed himself? Would you believe? Inside the trunk I found abandoned in his cabin!
He was fucking there. Why are you telling him this? I would believe it, yes.
I say, Mikotoba, I detect not a hint of surprise.
I wonder why that is. Maybe because I was there at the scene as well, Sholmes.
What? You were? Then why the deuce didn't you say so before?
Not quite the sight I was expecting to behold, but still. It's hard not to feel privileged to see it. Hello, Mr. Sholmes, Professor Mikotoba. I'm finally back from the Bailey.
And not a moment too soon. A feast prepared by Iris and Mr. Susato awaits.
I must say, I haven't seen Susato looking so happy in a very long time.
Oh, Runo, there you are. Dinner's on the table, everyone. Please do come and take a seat. Time to fill me boots. Goodness, is that really true, Gina? Yep, I'm losing me copper's clubber and going back to what I know best. It's a diver's life for me. You're really leaving the police force? But why, Ginny? Well, the boss ain't around no more, so... Oh. And anyway, no matter how hard I try, that Reaper ain't never gonna accept a diver turned dick, is he? Well, people can change, you know. Oh yes, that reminds me. I rather thoughtfully offered to relieve the bailiff of this now defunct piece of evidence. Ah!
It's the inspector's pocket watch, and the crown has been reattached. That watch was his pride and joy, a symbol of his great achievements at Scotland Yard. For 10 years without fail, it measured every second of the man's remarkable career.
But now, it's stopped.
Someone needs to keep the memory of Inspector Gregson's career alive by taking on the great responsibility of winding that watch every single day again.
Yes, someone with an equally fierce detective spirit. It's gotta be me! There ain't no one else! Quite right. I mean, after all, the boss was... Well, he was my boss! Yes, Ginny, yes it was! Oh yeah, and I made you a promise and all, didn't I, Iris? Then I'll become a proper detective one day and track down your old man.
Oh.
Alright then, it's decided. I'll do it, and I swear. I'll find your dad and bring him in kicking and screaming. I'm not entirely sure that would be appropriate.
Yeah, I think, Gina, it might be best to...
I think I'd like you to forget that promise, Ginny. Ah!
Iris.
Well, obviously I've always wondered about who my real daddy is. Of course I have. I wanted to know where I've come from. I thought it might tell me something about myself. But I've caused such a lot of trouble trying to find out. There's so many people. Hurley, Runo, Professor Mickey.
Oh no, not at all, my dear. Really, you owe no apology to anyone.
Well, anyway, I've decided to give up on it, because I finally realised my daddy is the greatest in the world. I don't think it matters what his name is or where he's from. Don't you agree, Hurley?
Oh, Iris, it's so cute.
With every word, Iris.
God, she's so cute. Ugh.
Thank you, Hurley. Thank you, Daddy.
Oh, this is fucking adorable.
I think, Bigotober,
Yes, Sholmes.
I think that I ought to express my gratitude to you.
Oh,
For 6 years, you and I solved many a mystery together. And during that time, I remember countless expressions of gratitude for our good services. But a moment ago, I heard the most pleasing expression of gratitude of them all. And I should never have experienced it were it not for you.
you old softy, Sholmes. But I must confess, it's a weight off my mind to hear you say it.
Well then, I think this calls for a lengthy violin recital, wouldn't you say? Oh, well, the food would go cold, that's the only problem. Maybe next week, Hurley. Are you sure a week is long enough, Iris?
Oh, it's adorable! They're so cute! Even amidst the most troubling of cases, even reeling from the most shocking of revelations, returning in the evening to this suite of rooms, there's always warmth and happiness to be had. The home of the world's greatest detective, and my home too, with my greatest family. Does he not have a mom and dad? Have they talked about that? This attic room has been my home and office for almost a year now. I've certainly had some unforgettable experiences whilst I've lived here. But I think now the time has come. Time to bid this place farewell.
Naruhodo.
Yeah, I knew it was him. Oh, Professor!
Are you alone? I didn't hear any sound from Susato's room.
Yes, Susato-san went out after dinner. She took a carriage. Something about an important matter she needed to take care of.
Ah, I see.
That's suspicious.
I wanted to thank you for what you did earlier.
Oh?
With Iris, I mean. When the subject of her father came up.
Lord Clint Van Zeeks.
I made up my mind many years ago never to tell her who her real father was. It's what was agreed with Genshin after all.
Lord Clint Van Zeeks' final wishes before he died, you mean?
Yes. I've had to take some rather drastic steps at times to protect that secret, you know. Calling Susato back to Japan 6 months ago, for example.
That's why? Oh, I thought she was just in danger.
When I read Soseki-san's report about his final days in London, my heart nearly stopped. You'd stumbled across the crux of that terrible case, the dog's collar. The description of the Baskerville insignia left me in no doubt.
Baskerville? Yeah, the Baskerville came up.
If you decided to investigate that insignia, sooner or later you'd have made the connection to the Van Zeeks. And to make matters worse, Susato knew of the unpublished story as well. The story that Iris had written based on my notes from the time.
Oh, the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Exactly.
Oh, that's where I've heard that fucking name.
It was a work of fiction, but based on the grim reality of a huge beast of a dog being used as a murder weapon. A dog with the Baskerville family emblem around its neck. Armed with those two clues, I feared you and Susato might arrive at the truth. So I invented that story about having collapsed to justify her leaving London and returning to Japan at once. All in the aid of halting any investigations you and she might have been contemplating.
I see. Something I've never understood is why Susato-san came across that manuscript in Japan, though. You know, Iris's The Hound of the Baskerville story, I mean.
Sholmes sent it to me. That was before Susato left Japan. He was very troubled about what should be done about it, you see. I'd read it and carelessly left it on my desk, which is where Susato came across it, of course. Ah. It was the only case Sholmes and I ever pursued that I didn't record in meticulous detail. I was stunned when I discovered that young Iris had pieced together so much of it from my paltry notes. Sholmes and I discussed the matter and decided that we couldn't allow the story's publication. At that point, I returned the manuscript by post to Sholmes for safekeeping.
Oh yeah, because it would reveal that it was fucking Clint. Because like the Hound and the Bat. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now.
So you did all that to stop Iris from finding out the truth about her father? That's right. Because Sholmes had told me how astute she'd become.
I really didn't expect this guy to be a main character when this game fucking started. Like, even at the very beginning.
However, having witnessed events in court today, I must say my opinion has somewhat shifted. I think at some point in the future, the time will come for Iris to know the truth. And when it does, well, I believe it will be for the best.
I think so too. Actually, Professor, I wanted to talk to you about something too.
Judging from that expression, I'd say you've come to a decision, have you?
Yes, I have. I will be returning to you with you to Japan.
Are you quite sure?
I'm really only here as a substitute for Kazuma, but he's here in Britain now, as originally intended. Locum student Naruhodo doesn't really have a right to stay, I think.
I see.
Looking back now, when I first arrived here in February, my becoming a lawyer just seemed to be the way things turned out. With Kazuma, Susato-san, and Mr. Sholmes all gently pushing me in that direction. I spent the best part of a year immersed in this world, but always aware of a seed of doubt inside me. Until today. Standing in that courtroom earlier, all doubts vanished from my mind. I was totally focused. I was sure of my belief in my client, and I was sure I could see the trial through. And at the end of it, I finally realized no one else chose this path for me. I chose it myself.
This is going to be the final episode. We're just going to keep running. I don't care how long. I don't care if it's 2 hours.
The path of a defense lawyer, eh?
Yes, that's what I am now. That's what I'll be going back with you to Japan as. And that's the path I'll be following for the rest of my life.
Well, it sounds like you've made quite a resolution there.
I have!
Very well then. I must say it's extremely welcome news. I shall make arrangements for your return first thing tomorrow, but I don't imagine we'll depart for a few days.
Not with the symposium having been cancelled now. Such a shame.
Never mind. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities in the future. Well then, I bid you good night.
Oh, it's her. Susato-san.
I just wanted to let you know I'm back.
Did you, hear what your father and I were discussing?
I'm sorry. I did, yes. I couldn't help but...
Oh, how much did you hear?
Well... from the part about Iris's real father, I think.
In other words, from the beginning.
So you've made up your mind. You'll return to Japan and continue working as a defense lawyer.
Yes. I'm sorry. I really should have consulted with you about it. I did want to earlier this evening, actually, but you'd already gone out.
Oh no, that's quite alright. I already knew that it's what you'd decide, Naruhodo-san.
You did? How did you even know I was gonna that was on the table? Did we talk about that? Shirt's all fucking uneven.
Susato-san.
Yes?
I suppose this means it has to be farewell soon.
I suppose.
It'll be a great help to Kazuma going forward.
I mean, I know he's a brilliant lawyer, but he's new to the British courtroom. He'll certainly benefit greatly having a brilliant judicial assistant at his side.
I'll do my very best.
I wish I could say it, but I just can't. I can't ask her to come with me. After all, she was always supposed to be coming to Britain as Kazuma's assistant.
It's growing late. We should both try to get some sleep. I'm sure you must be exhausted after today.
Oh, yes. You're right.
Before I retire, let me just say one more time. You really were quite splendid in court today. So if you ask me, anyone who thinks of you as a substitute or a locum student should be ashamed of themselves.
Susato-san. Thank you. Susato. Man, it's all really over, huh? This is the end, bro. Port of Dover, Quayside. I can't believe this day's finally come.
You have been leaving that room?
I'm afraid so, Iris. Thank you so much for everything. I don't know what I'll do without your wonderful cooking and delicious tea.
I wish you weren't going. But you have to come back and visit. Say you will.
Of course. I promise. There's the ship. Well, it was a very brief reunion, but it was a pleasure to pursue a case with you again after so long. For a while, at least, it felt like old times.
Yes, I suppose on reflection, there's something to be said for it. Having a little fun once in a while.
I'll just go and say goodbye to the professor as well, I think.
Alright, Iris, you do that.
Susato-san.
Oh, shit.
I've just checked, Naruhodo-san. Your luggage is already on board. Such a beautiful morning. Perfect for embarking on a journey, isn't it?
They're really taking,
Before I set off,
they're taking my fucking job,
I'd just
man.
like to say how thankful I am for everything you've done for me. And give my warmest regards to Kazuma, please.
Actually, I think you ought to give him your regards in person, don't you?
Sorry?
Ryunosuke,
Now that I've noticed, they are kind of speaking
Kazuma,
English with like Japanese accents.
What are you doing here?
Like they're speaking like as if they learned English through British English.
do you really think I'd miss my best friend's departure?
I do wonder why they don't
Thanks.
speak Japanese. Like
To
I
be
know
honest,
why.
I've
But
been looking forward to our wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's capital.
Well, we'll have to save that for another time. Personally, I'm looking forward to facing you in court again.
Me too. But, we're both defense lawyers, so,
I'm going to become a prosecutor. I'll stay in Lord Van Zeek's tutelage for the time being, but before long, I intend to be just as formidable as the Reaper himself.
damn.
Oh, I see.
Actually, Ryunosuke, I have a favor to ask.
Name it.
Oh shit.
I'd like you to take care of this for me for a while.
Oh shit.
Kazuma? What?
Because I've seen it now. I've seen what's inside me. The demon that reared its ugly head that day.
Oh. Oh shit. Yeah, he did threaten
It was
Rexon.
only for the briefest of moments.
Yeah.
The last time I came face to face with that inspector. But it was unmistakable. I wanted to kill him.
Oh shit.
I've always known there are demons that live inside people. And now I know there is one in me. The fact that it very nearly consumed me is something I'll carry with me. Until the end of my days. While I devote my life to fighting those whose demons have got the better of them. As a prosecutor,
So, that's what you've resolved
that's
to
the
do,
whole
is
point
it?
of my Hanya.
Until I'm ready to face the demon within me, to slay it once and for all. I leave this in your care. If you'll take it.
Of course I will. I'll keep it by my side. Always. Until we meet again, then. You have your path to follow, and I have mine.
Naruhodo-san? The path you're going to follow from now on, I wonder if I might follow it at your side, and unless I'd be a burden.
No, come on, Susanoo, come on! Come on!
I mean, I would very much like you to come with me. But aren't you...
You're so predictable, Ryunosuke.
I am?
Honestly, you never change at all. But that's what I like about you.
Is she gonna come? Is she gonna come with us?
You mean you knew about this?
It was the evening after Lord Van Zeek's trial came to an end. She came
That's
to
where
see
she
me
was
at the
going.
prosecutor's office.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, when I had that conversation with Professor Mikotoba.
Mikotoba. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Pronounce it better than I could.
you
Whatever.
go with Ryunosuke back to Japan.
Yes, I know it's unfair of me to follow my own interests like this.
Coming here especially to tell me. You're a stickler for etiquette, aren't you? Well, what are his feelings?
We've never discussed it, of course, and Naruhodo-san has made no such suggestion.
She can
I
read him
worry
like a
that perhaps
fucking
I'd
book.
be a burden to him.
She can read him like a book. She
He's
knows.
just as much of a stickler for etiquette as you are. He'd never say anything before he was asked.
Yeah.
But I'd feel happy knowing you were with him. Look out for him on my behalf, will you?
Of course.
This is so cute. I love this game. I love Ace Attorney with all my heart. I used to, like, in the throes of it, I was getting mad at this game.
What-
But I
what
stuck
do you
with
think,
it.
Naruhodo-san?
Because it's all worth it in the end. You have to have resolve to see
With you
things
by
through
my
to the end.
side, no trial would seem too daunting. So if you're willing, I'd be honored if you'd come with me. Together we can take on the world.
I'm terribly incompetent, but if you'll have me...
What is she
I'd be
talking
delighted.
about?
Oh, no, not at all. If anyone's terribly incompetent, it's me.
What's wrong?
The voice acting
Your
is
luggage,
so bad.
Susato-san. There's no time. The ship's going to set sail any minute now.
It's alright. There's no need to worry. As it happens, my luggage is already on board too.
It is?
She knew. She knew.
Your fine judicial assistant has everything in hand as always.
She knew.
Bruno! Your ship's about to leave!
Oh, little Iris!
Time to go then. Look after yourself, Ryunosuke.
Kazuma, draw your sword.
Oh, time for a cutscene after the fake cutscenes. This is it. This is the end. This is the end, bro. Hold on, I just screenshot the actual fucking...
One day, when our paths cross, once more, we'll fight a duel of words across the courtroom. A day I eagerly await as a lawyer.
I've been waiting to hear you say that, partner.
Grabbing that one too. It's actually peak. Actually a peak image.
Don't forget me then, Kazuma.
As if I could, Ryunosuke.
This is incredible.
And Mr. Sholmes, thank you so much. I'm very much indebted to you.
Indeed, Mr. Naruhodo. I believe you are.
I'll never forget
He
all
doesn't
you've
sound
done
like
for me
that.
during my time in London.
Quite. I should like to think you will remember your debt of gratitude. Especially when I visit you in your country. What? The truth is, although many are ignorant of the fact, The world is far smaller than most folk realize.
Well, I'd be delighted if you came to Japan one day.
Oh yes, would welcome you with open arms, Mr. Sholmes.
Oh, that sounds wonderful! I can't wait!
I hope they make
In that
another of
case,
these
let us
games.
conclude that this is to be merely a brief parting, my dear fellows.
I hope they make another one where they come to Japan to investigate a big plot, and it's like a
And that
completely,
brings us to the end of my adventures in Great Britain.
it's a completely new thing. Oh, this is incredible. This is amazing.
A peculiar twist of fate brought me halfway around the world those many months ago. Wow. But that was just the start of my journey. Who knows where fate will lead me next? Wow. Still, I'm confident this won't be my last meeting with the friends I've made in London. And when we're together again, no doubt the first words I'll hear will be,
Come, the game is afoot.
This is so cute.
The ship, with our friends from the east, sailed steadily towards the distant horizon. But Sholmes' face was alight with joy. The times may change, but a steadfast friendship will remain true, Wilson. We have but to gently close our eyes, and we are with our companions once more.
Aw, little Iris.
So, I do just that.
She misses her big brother and big sister. Oh, this is so cute.
And when I do, I can hear his strong, familiar voice ring out.
Objection!
There
We
it
meet
is!
again, Bruno.
Yes! The great Ace Attorney is finally at its conclusion. God damn! Let me turn this up a little bit. I want y'all to hear this.
I've been thoroughly inundated with enquiries about my remote cinematographer since that day. But I'm no purveyor of electrical goods, and what of the promised close-court secrecy? Anyway, I've decided an absence from London is in order. A sojourn of distant climes. The Empire of Japan, perhaps? I understand that wardrobe class incurs no charge whatsoever.
That's cute. That's cute. Yeah, you already know I'm reading this whole fucking thing. I don't give a damn.
I gave a little note to Hurley the other day. It just said, "Thank you for everything, Daddy," but it made Hurley cry. And I gave him some lotion I'd invented as well, to dye his hair red safely. But he said that might make him cry too, so he'd rather not use it.
Ugh! This was so worth it. This was so worth all of it. 60 fucking episodes later, it was so worth it. This is... I hope they make more of these. I will play every fucking one.
In those days, when I was known as the Reaper, I felt your presence at my side.
Oh, that's been his brother the whole time.
Once, unable to bear the burden of that grim pseudonym, I even retired from the courtroom. Despite everything, I still wear your prosecutor's badge with pride. But the darkness that once beset me is no more, as you too are no more. In the words of a young foreign friend of mine, I must stride forward toward a brighter future.
Oh, Lord Van Zeeks. Oh.
The boss left a note for me, you know, and I can read every letter now, A to Z, the whole lot. It's cleared a load of stuff up. The boss was trying to protect me, see? And that's exactly what me and Chief Inspector Toby are they're gonna keep doing it.
Fuck, I fucked it up.
I only wish I could have said how grateful I was before you know.
Poor Gina. She still has the mourning badge on, dude. Poor Gina. She's never taking that shit off.
Jaina, the truth is, I'm not the upstanding fella you think I am. You might be a diver at art, but it's a good art. You've reminded me I need to be true to myself. I've got one more job to take care of before it's Chaltire London town for the foreseeable. And then, I've got to complete your education, the art of detection a la Gregson, as they say. Oh, man!
You already know. You already know. Everybody's getting some treatment here.
Your Excellency, this man is accused of illegal entry into the office of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Objection! Oblique overstatement overruled! The minister has been detained in Britain anyway! Who is this caddish counsel for the defense? And women are forbidden from here. Oh really? My friend Susanoo is in the British courtroom all the time and doing a wonderful job!
Perhaps I should have engaged the services of a regular legal team.
Susan, oh yeah, stinky poo-poo head! So you see about this, motherfucker?
What the fuck are they doing? Oh shit! I do need to pause this one. No, what?
Mama, is it true about Japanese people? Are they experts at filleting corpses? Yes, they are. Fish corpses on the whole. I'd like to hate my own filleting skills. You don't mind, do you, Mama? Yes, I do. I'm not a corpse yet, am I? No. And I'm glad.
Oh, they're so cute! All of this is adorable! I fucking love this so much. Here I am again in Great Britain on the invitation of my dear old university friend. He sent me a very nice letter saying he'd like to show me around now that everything was settled. But what have I done? I was so excited I picked this splendid hotel and now I can't afford the bill. Overrock, come to my rescue again, please. I wish I could just vanish into thin air sometimes. How the fuck did you manage that? You picked the hotel and you slept there. You're like, I don't have any money. That's not how that works. You're supposed to pay up front.
When I went to make the waxwork impression of the killer in the cemetery, I realized what I'd done. But even in the witnesses' stand of the highest court in the land, I could never speak of it. The Lord Chief Justice and I had struck a bargain, you see. For a faithful reproduction of the visage, there is nothing witches' spells would not do.
Gosh, she's such a baddie. If they hadn't brought out Maria Gori, dude, she would have been top baddie of the game. She would have been top baddie of the game, dude. Everyone calls me gossip. I sell jaunty little tidbits to passers-by, you know. Everyone calls me a pepino, and I sell it as spaghetti. It's more red than my head. Everyone, they call me. No, I cannot do it. This is ridiculous.
Oh, Daly, how charming. You've made lots of new friends here, I see.
Yes, and when we're released, we're all going to strike it rich together.
Those guys were already rich. They were just fucking idiots. Like, I don't even know what the fuck that was about. There's such a huge cast in this fucking game now that I'm looking back. Like, are they gonna go look at what Shamspear is dead? Never mind. I was gonna be like, are they gonna show Shamspear again? They shouldn't. When I was accepted on the foreign study tour, I knew exactly what path I had to take. And however it might have ended, I knew that I wanted you there to see it. If I'd ended up in the dock, there's no one I would have rather had defending me. But now, thanks to you, there's a new path I want to take. I'm sure we'll meet again in the courtroom, my friend. Until then, I leave Karuma in your care. You can give him new dialogue? Whatever. What the fuck ever, dude. Who's even left? Oh. Really? These guys get screen time. Oh, it's us on the ship. Never mind.
I've made some tea, Naruhodo-san. It's important that you rest while you can. Once we arrive in Japan, you shall be busy establishing your new office. I'm so delighted to be accompanying you. After all, your talents have been recognized by a great detective. Because you really are the greatest of lawyers. A great ace attorney, some might say.
They said it! They said it! They said it! They said it! They said the name! If they show Phoenix right here, I'm actually gonna, like, piss my pants, dude. Oh, that's cute. That's adorable. Grabbing that one real quick, too. Not letting that one go to waste. Shit. Oh shit. This it? This it? Oh, this is it. This is it. There's Naruhodo and Rei Membami or whatever her name was. There's everybody. This is just everybody. Okay, we don't need to go through everyone. Hopefully it doesn't skip everything that would have shown up. The Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve Finn. That is indeed the end of both games. I'm just waiting to see if there's anything else before I give my closing remarks. Okay, hold on. Get rid of the thing. Get rid of the accolade. I wanna grab all of these pictures. There's too many good pictures for me to let them all go. And that is it! That is the end. Let me make sure the music is turned down a bit. Incredible. I can't give it a 10 out of 10 because a lot of the beginning was slow and pointless and it wasn't pointless. There was a lot of padding and bullshit. But I will say that overall this was a fun experience. I enjoyed it and the payoff at the end was incredible. I played the first game back in 2024, I want to say. And now we are in 2026, the second half of 2026, about a year later. Crazy to me that. No, 2 years later. 2 years later. Yeah, 2 years later. Crazy to me that it's been that long that I have had this in my mind forever. This is great. I love Ace Attorney. I love the characters. I love Naruhodo and Susato and Sholmes and Iris and everybody here. Even Susato, actually, I took that name for my book. Not like as a direct copy, but like I use that because there's nothing else that really uses that name. I use that name as a main character in my book. You know, this has been profoundly influential, this series. All in all, I don't even know what I'd rate it, but I know that it was absolutely incredible. And for anybody that has watched all 60 episodes of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, all in total, I want to say it's about 110 at this point, either 110 or 112, over 100 episodes of the Great Ace Attorney across both games, across the Chronicles. If you have been following and you have reached the conclusion, thank you so much for watching. If you've just watched this one, go back and watch the other one. And if you've watched none of them, then poop on you. I'm going to get up out for the last time in this series. Bye-bye!